With me now is Beverly Serral with Beverly Serral Properties. Hi Beverly, it's great to have you back today.
Hi Jenny, nice to be here.
So last time you were here, we talked about how hot the Hilton Head real estate market is at the moment. So it's a great time to sell your property, and you're going to give us some tips on selecting the right listing agent. So where's a good place for a seller to begin?
Well, I think it's the best place to begin is the same place that a buyer would begin, and that's on the internet. Of course, we have a great search tool at my site, which is beverlyserral.com, and is linked directly to the Hilton Head Multiple Listing Service site. But I'm going to suggest that you first go to HiltonHeadMLS.com and search your own neighborhood, comparable properties to yours, whether it's a home or villa. See who the listing agents are, see how they use their photography and what kind of verbiage and text they use, and find some listing agent that sort of speaks to you.
Okay, now what about, kind of an age-old first step is asking friends for recommendations. What do you think about that?
It certainly can't hurt. I think that's a great thing to do. Personal referral is always great, but also ask your neighbors. Maybe they had a particular buyer's agent that brought them into the neighborhood, and that might also be a good choice for listing agent.
All right, now what should be the next step for the seller? Would you call specific agents for information or do some kind of interview?
I do definitely recommend that. After you've done your initial research online and with your friends and neighbors, then pick 3 or 4 or 5 agents, call them directly. Call their cell phone or their office. Just have a quick kind of phone chat, maybe 5 or 6 minutes to kind of get a feel for that person's personality and their demeanor and their communication style. And then, if you feel like you click, set up a meeting at your property.
All right, now so supposing the seller is interviewing 3 potential listing agents, what are some good questions for the seller to ask the agents?
Oh, well, I think really probably the first question that will lead into all the others for a seller to ask is to have the listing agent show you just in person there if possible. I know a lot of people are from other places and you can do things certainly online or via email, but if you are meeting in person, ask them to show you in print and online how your property will be presented and represented. It's really important, particularly in a resort market, to make it as easy as possible for the buyer's agent to become familiar with your property. That person who's going to be bringing your buyer, you want them to have all the tools necessary to bring a buyer in the shortest amount of time.
Okay, so now let's flip it. Is there anything in particular you look for in a client?
Yes, there is. It really is a two-way street, and it's quite a partnership. When I'm listing someone's home or villa or land, it's a big financial transaction. A lot of times there are emotions tied to it, and so it's very important that everybody be realistic, that you have really good communication. I'll be asking for a lot of information from the seller to best present their property, and they'll want to have a lot of communication with me regarding showings and potential buyers. So it really is a partnership.
Okay. Well, listen, thanks Beverly for the fantastic advice as always.